I've had 2 energies today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm flowing.
2 energies.
Energy drinks. Yeah, energies from the game. From
There
card
it
game.
is. There.
Yeah.
Well, it's called Power Up, but I got you.
Power, but you know what I mean.
Okay.
Are we with second place? What place did you
No,
get?
I was first.
Why don't you
Oh,
show?
my
Why don't you
bad.
show the
They
camera?
only
Show the camera
won
the card.
because he won the
Yeah.
card
Show
game.
the camera the card.
Yeah, I know.
That's
here.
that made me so.
That's one of a kind.
One of a
Signed by
kind.
Pastor
yeah,
Allen himself.
Signed by Pastor Michael, you know.
Pastor Michael.
I mean, Pastor
Wow.
Allen.
Dang.
Flubbed it.
Yeah, our first place Ark Youth card game winner,
Yep.
Carter Williams.
Yep. For those who don't know about the Ark Youth card game, we made a card game called the Ark Youth card game.
Nate made a card game.
We, as a team, collectively did it. We did it for summer camp, and so yeah, you won the turn. We had a tournament.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it was
I
pretty
got
cool.
my own card too. Zorb Ball.
Oh yeah, that's true. Your tooth made an
Yeah,
appearance.
my tooth
It
made an
did.
appearance.
In the thing.
It might still be in the youth auditorium.
The tooth?
Yeah, it might still be.
They've probably vacuumed since
Yeah.
then. Hopefully.
That's crazy.
Okay, y'all are both done with high school, and you're going off to bigger and better things in your life than us.
Than us. Dang.
You're
Oh.
telling us goodbye, and you're going to bigger and better things. How do you see yourself staying with the Lord in this next season of your life? What are things you feel like you're going to need to be intentional with in order to stay connected to the Lord?
For me, honestly, I think it's still going to church, even though
Okay.
I'm not serving,
Okay.
because I feel like that's gonna be hard going to like switch from youth to adults, and I just gotta stay consistent.
Yeah.
And also,
Are you
just,
staying local?
I am.
'Kay.
I'm going to Lone Star.
Okay.
And then what's it called? Making time to read the Bible as well.
Okay. So reading the Bible
Not
and
getting
then
too busy.
staying in church
Yes.
even though you're not an intern, you're not serving. Have you attended a main service before?
Yes.
Like multiple times?
Yeah. Every
Yeah.
Sunday, first service.
Okay, I guess that's true. That's true because the interns do it. We have a handful of students who will attend, like they'll come to youth on a Wednesday and then go
Yeah.
to main service on a Sunday or something.
Used to be
All right.
me.
Really?
Yeah, I used to go just Wednesdays for youth and then go main on Sundays.
Okay. What did you like from main service? Like what made you want to go to main service?
I like how it's more like, I guess it's more straightforward and like it's about like adulthood more. Like, I mean, most people in there are adults, but like youth is more about like setting yourself up for the adulthood.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like
It's
I
good.
kind of got a vision of both. So yeah.
So is are you going to A&M?
Yes, sir.
Or how do you feel like you're going to have to be intentional? What are things you feel like you're going to have to do to stay connected to the Lord? Because both things happen. Some people go to college, completely walk away from God.
Yeah.
Some people go to college and their relationship with God gets stronger. You
Yeah.
know? So like,
How
how do you feel like you're going to do that?
To be honest, I mean, I'm going to the core, so it's going to be very time consuming, but I've already looked into churches in the College Station
Nice.
area, trying to do breakaway on Tuesdays, and just continue to like read my Bible and just continue to follow God.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be hard just because like I'm so used to here where I've seen it from the youth and the adult service, but like I'm definitely up to the new challenge of going to a new church, see how that goes, but ultimately be able to come back here and still have a home.
Yeah. Yeah. How did you do it? Like going from high school to college to young adulthood,
So
staying connected with the Lord?
Yeah, I struggled with finding a church.
Okay.
My first 2 years of college, to be completely honest, and that's
Yeah.
probably the number one thing I tell graduating high school students that go to college or just move away who are finding a new church. Like, you're not looking for the Ark, you're looking for the Lord. And so I think I really struggled with like just trying to find something similar to the Ark until I finally kind of realized, and the Lord really convicted me of like, you need to be plugged in. Like, you need
Yeah.
to find somewhere, you need to be plugged in. And so for about a year, I really struggled with that until the Lord was like, hey, like it's time to like find your footing and
Yeah.
and commit to somewhere. And so I did. And
Can I follow up
yeah,
question there?
yeah.
Whenever you say, and just for people who are listening and they're kind of trying to figure some of this stuff out, whenever you say, I feel like the Lord told me I need to ...
Yeah.
What is that? What did that mean? What did that look like? Obviously, you didn't hear a literal voice
Yeah.
from heaven be like,
Yeah.
Erica, go to this church. But like, so how did you know? How did you navigate that?
Yeah. So I was church hopping quite a bit and just trying, again, looking for something similar when that's not what I needed to be looking for. But it was in my quiet time, and also I was very blessed that even though I was still kind of church hopping, I had really great mentors in my life, and they were kind of speaking into that of, I was really struggling to find my footing somewhere, and they're like, well, how long have you been at your church? And I was like, well, I haven't been at church for more than like 3 months. And so they kind of spoke wisdom into that and always redirected me back to the word. So that was something that really helped me make that decision of, okay, I need to, be somewhere and be plugged in and serve. I think also whenever you're jumping around, it was hard to be plugged in and serving because I'd only be there for a short time and then I'd be like, oh, I don't think this is for me. So in my quiet time, and then also through just like mentors speaking into me and giving me that wisdom. And again, like it always pointed back to the word. So like it really stood firm in my life and it wasn't just someone's opinion. Yeah. It was like wisdom. And so once I was able to kind of look for the Lord more, that's whenever things again, like got way better. Yeah. My relationship with the Lord really started growing really deep. Joined like a Bible study and all that stuff. But again, like I did set myself up to where I had mentors and I was a part of this organization that was a Christian organization. So we did Bible study. But again, I don't think anything can replace you going to church and finding your community in a church and serving. And so that was very temporary, but also my relationship with the Lord grew a lot more when I finally like got plugged in somewhere and stayed.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Do you talk about like mentors and stuff. If you were to look at how you've grown in your walk with the Lord since you were a youngster, if you would. Have you had people who were older than you in your life kind of helping you and guiding you?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
How did they help you?
I feel like it was our first mission trip, and Mac, what really like kind of brought me towards the word is like I've never heard someone speak tongues, and she spoke tongues over me, and it stayed with me that ever since. And then also when we were younger, she had a Bible study group, and I always looked up to her in a way because I was like, I liked the way she was living as well. It was just a good like example in my life.
Okay, cool.
Probably my grandparents.
Really?
They're super religious, go to church. Ever since like I was finally able to like drive, or maybe in middle school, they were like, really want you to get baptized, want you to start following the Lord, like start getting close with him, because like you never know when it comes. So just trying to get close with them, but probably my grandparents.
Yeah. I feel like that's such an underrated, like whenever you talk about your walk with the Lord, it's easy to talk a lot about Bible, praying, your heart, and all those things are super important. What you don't hear talked about a lot is like surrounding yourself with people who are older and more mature in the Lord than you are.
Yeah.
And if I look back on my life, same as y'all, I think I did that accidentally. Like I wasn't intentional in doing it. It's just sort of like the people that I had in my life, I just looked up to, and someone who was close with the Lord and lived a life that at least looked like it honored him. I like that appealed to me. I was like, kind of like what you were saying. It's like, oh, I want to live like that too.
Yeah.
That's so important, whether you're in junior high, you're in high school, or going into your young adult years. I mean, I'm 32 years old, and I still have people who I look up to who are older and more mature than me in the Lord. So wherever you're at, like wherever you are, school-wise, grade-wise, family-wise, like it can be family, it can be, people you meet at church or whatever. Just surround yourself as much as you can with people who are more mature in the Lord than you are. And I think that helps kind of guide you. It's like setting up guardrails, Okay. Changing gears a little bit. Carter, intern. Kindra, intern. What have you learned about yourself in this internship? What's something you've learned about yourself?
Oh, I don't know. Let me think. Wait, I need a minute to think.
It could be something like, man, I didn't realize I was this way, but now that I'm around these people and in these situations, I realize I'm this way. Or maybe it's a way you view life, a way you view things, something about yourself that it's like, oh, I kind of learned this about myself as I've been doing this.
Yeah. I would say that probably being more patient, like especially with us starting off with camp, right, for like the start of the internship, it made me realize I'm like, all right, these kids, they're young, they're not going to listen automatically, but also being patient and just continue to just work with them. Let them come at, like, if they're asking questions, just continue to push them to be followers of God and stuff like that, but being patient, and then also learning about myself, just like how I should live my life. Like I shouldn't live it for the world, but live it for him.
Yeah.
So
what does that look like for you? So if you say, I'm going to live my life for God, because that's a common like Christian thing to say.
Yes, sir.
Good thing to say, but I want to live my life for God. What does that mean?
To me, it means like, I would say like reading your Bible, praying, coming to church, serving, like obviously just like being for God, like not varying away from him, going to church, serving, and then the next day going out with your friends and doing the wrong things and stuff like that. But just continue to be a good example for others, because you never know who's really truly and looking at you. Like, I mean, you got kids that look up to everybody, no matter how old, how wise, no matter what. Like, I mean, I would say my little brother probably looks up to me, and I know he sees it, but I mean, you don't know about any of these kids that are at church, like how their home lives are and stuff like that, and how they might look up to an intern. So, well,
it's the whole mentor thing a little bit flipped, where it's like you looking for people, but then also being that person to somebody else.
Yes, sir.
Is so important.
Yeah.
And something, which is what you're saying, if you don't take it seriously, you can actually hurt people.
Oh,
you know,
100%.
like if you're not intentional with your own growth, you can give. I'm sure I've given bad advice. Like I'm sure if you played back, my life, there are tons of things I've said and been like, oh, you should do this, and it's like, yeah, that was terrible advice. So it's important to be growing in the Lord for yourself, but also so that you can then be that to somebody else in your life. That's good. That's a good point.
Yes, sir.
For me, I would say to be more like driven, but also doing what I'm saying I'm going to do. So like saying, I'm going to read my Bible tonight, I'm going to read it. Or like telling people to be more kind, I'm going to be more kind. And I also would say tone. Tone is everything.
Okay. Like how you're talking to somebody?
Yes.
I got you.
Because like people actions and their feelings are like from your tone. So I feel like I have to learn like how to change my tone to make it sound like I'm not actually accusing you, I'm just like helping you out in a way.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah. How has the internship made you more aware of that? Is like working with
being with everyone, and then realizing in myself at home too with my families, because I have crazy little siblings, so like learning my tone with them too, it helps a lot. Yeah,
it's crazy. Like whenever you, especially if you grow up with like siblings and stuff, the things that may annoy you that you see in other people, like in your siblings or in your family, and then the older you get, you realize like, oh, I do that too. Like, it's like that annoys me that they do that. But then you hit a realization of like, oh, dang, because it'll one day, whenever you guys have kids, it'll happen with parenting where you'll be like, my parents, like, I hate it whenever they did that. And then you end up doing the exact same thing. Like, it happens all the time. What about you?
Like this internship or in general?
Yeah, not the internship, but your first year of ministry.
Ooh.
What's something you learned about yourself?
Dang, so much.
We've only got like 7 minutes left in this podcast, so don't go.
What have I learned the most about myself? Honestly, like how much I can handle whenever I rely on the Lord to my full ability. Because I feel like sometimes I'm like, oh, that's way too hard for me, or I'm not sure I can do that, which is probably true. Like me by myself cannot do that. But whenever you're fully relying on the Lord, he fills in the gaps. And I've learned I can do so much more than I've ever expected because I have the Lord. And honestly, it was really unlearning a lot of that my first year of ministry and saying, no, I'm not going to say no. I'm going to say, okay, Lord, if this is what you want me to do, if this is your will for my life, like help me. Like help me mentally be able to, get to that place. And also like just having the heart to do it is like 90% of it. And the Lord, like, it doesn't have to be perfect. I don't think it'll ever be perfect. That's another thing the Lord's taught me is like nothing will ever be perfect, but the Lord can work with that. Like we're not expected to be perfect. And so that's probably the biggest thing.
Nice. Yeah. You said that in like less than a minute. So good for you. Hey. I should have started a timer on that. Well done.
Yeah. You thought I was going to talk about crying, huh?
I thought you might start crying. I was like,
guys.
For those who don't know, Erica cries
once a week
at some point.
I've gotten better. Yeah. It's not always bad crying.
Sure.
It's like good crying sometimes.
Yeah, it's like I'm moved or I'm whatever, but can't remember the last time that I cried
Yeah.
in the office.
Ministry just really pulls on your heart.
Hey, Jesus
It
wept
does.
though.
It does. I know. I'm just kidding. But yes, it is. Ministry, and I think you guys are probably seeing pieces of it. It's like it can be very, very revealing.
Yeah.
And very trying. Like very, like it pulls a lot on you. Like I'm sure, honestly, like Michael was sitting here, like we could do a whole hour-long podcast talking about that in ministry. Have you all noticed that at all? Even just being an intern, have you all felt any of like, man, there's a pull there? Like
Yeah.
there's
100%.
yeah.
Church
Like
camp.
mentally,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like draining, but not in a bad way. It's
Sure.
just like,
It's like a good draining.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you do so much with your spirit, and then you just like get tired.
Yeah. 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 Do you feel like it's important? Do you feel like it's important for people to experience that kind of
Yeah.
life, that kind of
It's like sacrifice in
Yeah.
a way. Like you have to learn the sacrifice to
Sure.
like be with God and like walk with Him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean that's what sacrifice is.
Yeah.
Paul says, I can't remember, I think it's in Ephesians, but it's I pour myself out like a drink offering, and it's this the idea of like I'm kind of just constantly, and you have to be really careful because this is where a lot of ministers talk about burnout or talking about falling away, stop doing ministry. It is something you have to monitor. I think how you monitor it, though, is what you just said, where as I'm pouring out, I'm being filled with the Lord. And so if I'm pouring out and I'm not being filled with the Lord, eventually I'm going to hit empty.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, a lot of people hit empty at their most visible point in life.
Yeah.
Whenever they have the most followers, whenever they have the most, that's the point that they hit empty. And so if you are not constantly refilling yourself with the Lord, that's what can happen. So as you guys are getting older, earlier I asked, like, what are you going to do to keep your relationship with the Lord going? What do you look for in other people? Like, if you're like, hey, I want to be around this person. I feel like they're going to be helpful. I feel like they're going to help me. They're going to be good for me. Like, what do you look for in a person like that?
I would say like their demeanor and like how they treat others as well, because I feel like the way you treat people is like who you are as a person as well. It's just like how you talk to someone is like how you represent yourself.
Okay.
And I just feel like when I see someone that's like kind and like talking people up, I'm like, oh, I want to be around that person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'd probably just say like the way they upkeep themselves, like, I mean, how they speak to other people. I mean, just like she said, tone's a big thing. If you have a rude tone coming off, that's not someone you want to be around. You want to be around someone that's like genuine and cares for the other person, because like you said, communication, a big thing, networking.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's good. Okay. Well, on that note, we're getting close to the end of our episode. What's your favorite condiment?
Condiment?
Oof.
Okay, but on what?
Just your favorite condiment.
In general?
Like, you can only have one for the rest of your life. What are you having?
Ranch.
Ranch?
Yeah, I would
I
say
knew that. I
ranch.
knew. I was like, someone's gonna say that. For sure.
Ranch is good.
Ranch is
But not like
Wingstop?
salad ranch.
Wingstop?
Wingstop ranch. Yeah,
so good.
there's a difference.
probably, I don't know, probably barbecue sauce.
Dude, I was just about to say, do not say barbecue sauce. And
Yeah.
you said barbecue sauce. Barbecue sauce, like,
It's a hit or miss. I like.
okay.
It's in the way I was raised is
Break down like your theory like of barbecue sauce.
So
for
like
me.
barbecue sauce, like it's good with like certain thing, but
Okay.
it's disrespectful to put it on a meat. Like it is
Wait,
like
hold on.
in my family, if you were to put barbecue sauce on a steak, it's disrespectful to the cook.
Okay, but what about like
Honestly, it's
ribs or
bad.
like
Okay, that's-
brisket or like sausage?
No, like when it
all
comes to
meat?
steak, brisket, ribs is different because like you lather it up before you cook it.
Okay.
With barbecue sauce or like
Right.
you with some type of sauce, but like
Okay.
steak and just certain meats, like
What about chicken nuggets?
that's different. The chicken nuggets, I mean, that's made out of like
Not real.
that's not made out of
They
real.
pre-made.
That's not real meat.
I mean, maybe if you make it yourself, but like if you're getting chicken nuggets from a food place, yeah, no, that's
You
not
gotta
real
cut your own
chicken.
chicken.
That's the
barbecue sauce. Have you ever made homemade barbecue sauce? It's actually really easy and really good.
I have not. I've
really
made
good.
homemade salsa.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Ooh, would salsa count as a condiment? Because that'd be a good condiment.
I think it does, because is that what yours is? I have mine in my
would
head.
probably be ranch just because I think it's the most versatile. Like you can kind of
Regular?
put it on.
You can say ketchup.
Anything.
Yeah, but ketchup doesn't really go. Like I wouldn't eat ketchup with pizza.
No.
But like I would
Ranch
eat ranch
is
with
awesome.
pizza.
Yeah.
In a crazy, I mean, like if you did like a lime ranch on your tacos, you know,
Yeah.
like a little lime ranch
Cilantro
dressing.
ranch.
Yeah, like a little cilantro lime, you know. You know what I
so
mean?
What about
good.
some relish?
Relish is good.
Bruh.
All right, so
Relish
what's your
and
favorite
mayonnaise
condiment?
and
Eric?
hot dog.
I don't know if mine counts, but people use it as a condiment. What's the
Okay.
thing from Jersey Mike's? The peppers.
Oh yeah,
what's it called?
It's like pepper relish. So it's called like what you kind of
bruh.
what you just said.
Yeah.
Pepper relish.
Pepper relish?
Jersey Mike's sponsor me, please. I
Trying-
love Jersey Mike's.
Which, by
bro.
the way, this episode sponsored by Mike's Jersey Mike's subs.
Yeah. No, it's not. But I wish.
Yeah, fries.
I feel like it counts.
Would you eat fries
Yeah.
with that?
Yeah, I would.
Would
and I'd
you
eat it on pizza.
Okay.
And I'd eat
Yeah,
it with chicken
I mean-
nuggets.
What about soy
With
sauce?
chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Just dip your chicken nuggets in the
It's
sweet
so
relish. Or the
good.
pepper relish.
It's so good.
It is really good.
And
I'm
it's
with
also
you.
like actually hot. Like, oh, I hate when advertising is hot. It's not hot. It's like the worst. It's like
Ew.
actually the worst. Like,
You're gonna start crying right now.
no.
Okay. All right, good. Good,
Maybe if I had it in front of me, I would. Cause I'd be so happy.
good. Yeah, I just feel like ranch is so versatile. Like it pretty much goes on everything.
But like some ranches taste different.
100%.
Yeah. So it has to be like the Wingstop ranch.
Wingstop ranch.
Like
Wingstop
yeah,
ranch. Like I
wing
don't.
ranch.
It doesn't
Bruh.
get better than that. Like
Oh,
No,
I thought you were about
it's so
to
no,
be
no,
like,
no, no, no.
nah.
I'm
It
like,
is
I don't.
so
It doesn't get better
good.
than that. The only thing I can think is like a burger sauce. Like, have you ever been to like Shake Shack or something?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Like there's like that.
The
It's
Big
called
Mac, the
The
Big Mac
orange.
yeah.
sauce.
It's like a big yeah. They call it a Big Mac sauce. Like it's kind of just a
Yeah.
generic like.
Everybody
Well,
has like, their
Sliders has a
own-
good sauce.
Yeah,
Yes,
sliders.
yeah, that
Well, it's
sauce.
like I think it's like a queso almost.
It's
It
well,
looks like
don't tell me
queso,
that.
probably.
Yeah.
It's like
that
orange.
one's kind of cheating because it's like kind of a bunch of condiments combined because it's like ketchup, mustard.
Well, what do you think about cane
mayo?
sauce?
Huh?
Cane sauce is
Cane's.
Ooh,
good.
what about mayo? Ooh, as a condiment.
Ooh,
Put
Popeyes,
mayo on
Popeye
your
sandwich.
taco. Ooh,
Mayo on
You
hot
could
dog is
remove
fine.
mayo and I'd
mayo on hot dog.
Yeah.
Ooh.
With relish.
Did y'all
It's
see?
good.
Did y'all see? Subway's about to. They're gonna introduce hot dogs.
For real?
Oh, heck
Yeah.
When?
In a sub thing.
Shut up.
Maybe it's
Foot
just
long,
AI, I don't know.
Foot long hot dog.
Stop. Okay,
Dude,
actually no more.
Someone's throwing up listening to this right now. All two people who are still listening at this point. If you're still listening at this point, congrats, you made it to the end. We love you. Go buy yourself a hot dog from Subway and put a bunch of mayo on it, and we'll cover the tab. So
No, we won't.
love you.
Bye.